Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting, action-packed edition of Indiana High School football right here on AudioSportsOnline.com. Hello once again, everybody. I am your host, Marcus Fredwell, and I will be here with you all night as we bring you tonight's IHSA matchup. It's not necessarily cross-town rivals, but Brebeuf Jesuit located just off of 86th and Township Line Road down just north of Indianapolis and south 465. HSE up here off of Interstate 69 and northeast of there. So not necessarily a cross-county rivalry, but definitely a matchup we're excited to get into tonight as we have the Hamilton Southeastern Royals facing off with the Brebeuf Jesuit. Royals are still in the locker room. Looks like they're saying their final prayers and making their way out to the field. And that is not a tongue-in-cheek statement. That is an actual fact. They all had their heads bowed in a huddle over yonder. I will get just a glimpse of it here as we to you. Yeah, right there, just beyond the scoreboard, you see them breaking out of their huddle on their way to the field. So they will be making their way out here in just a moment, and we will have the coin toss for you here in no time from Reynolds Royals Stadium here at Hamilton Southeastern High School. We're glad you have a chance to be with us. Marcus Fredwell fighting a little bit of the flu, cold type thing that's going around right now. So I do apologize for any sniffles that you may pick up. It is not my intention to be sniffling in your ear all night long, but I will make sure when I do to make it worth my while. So here we go. The Braves are getting ready to come out of the tunnel here. Some pregame stats here in just a second. Definitely look for Cody Sparks, the sophomore, to be a factor tonight as the Royals Braves get ready to go underway. Coming through the tunnel onto the field. They will jog their way out here. The Royals boast a record of 2-4 coming in on the season. They have lost four of their last 5 contests, and not a very strong showing so far. They did, however, knock off previously undefeated Westfield by a score of 13-0 a couple weeks ago right here on AudioSportsOnline.com, and we were here with you for that one. We were glad that we were here with you at that time. As for the Braves, they come out here onto the field now. We'll remind you the Southeast captains are number 9, Johnny May. Number 71 is Nate Mraz. And number 33 will be Jake Gallet. And number 56 is Andrew Alexa. So those are your captains for the Royals. As for the Braves, the captains are number 89, 44, number 10, and looks like number 9, number 56. Number 14 is Micah Jackson, a senior linebacker. Number 56 is also a senior linebacker, offensive lineman James Crute. Number 10 is an injured Noah DeLumpa. He was a running back, but he is definitely on the injured list as he has his he's in the crutches and has a cast on his foot. And then number 44 and 89, not 14, my apologies. 89 is Tom Warner, and 44 is Jay Higgins. The Braves are excited to go. The Royals won the toss, elected to defer to the second half, and they will work their way from right to left on your computer screen. The Hamilton Southeastern Royals, the Royals won the toss. They elected to defer. They will kick off from right to left on your computer screen. The Braves will send a couple men back deep to return. The main man kicking off for the Royals tonight is Mitch Heavenstreet, and he will try to get a boot into it from the far side hash mark. The Royals in the silver helmets with white pants, blue jerseys with white numerals, and the Braves with the gold helmets, red, maroon, burgundy-ish pants, and white jerseys with the burgundy numerals. They will send back deep one man alone, and that is number 18, Gabe Wright, the sophomore, and Wright actually a very strong baseball player as well. So he has loads of athleticism, and he's definitely got a chance to take it to the house anytime he gets his hands on the ball. So be aware of that tonight if you are the Royals. And as Heaven Street gets a boot into it, he kicks it away from Wright just immediately, and that one's going to go out of bounds just inside the one, and that will be a penalty. The Royals on the kicker on kicking it out of bounds. It's an illegal procedure, and the Brebeuf Braves, will take it from the 35-yard line.
Illegal procedure on the Royals. Ball will be placed with the 35, where the Braves will have first and 10.
So the Braves will start off from their 35. They'll be in a pistol spread look with two receivers to either side, nothing the Royals haven't seen before. The Royals in their normal 3-4 look with four defensive backs back there as well. Dropping back to pass on first down is the quarterback, number 13, Derek Ozobu, who throws it incomplete, looking for his tight end, number 44, Higgins. The sophomore couldn't come up with it.
Second and 10.
Now, Higgins was a captain out there. It's not usual that you see a sophomore captain, but at the smaller schools, sometimes you do have guys that will be a little bit younger step up in the leadership roles, and they will split out two receivers to the near side this time. One receiver split out far, and a pistol formation. Handoff from Ozobu in the backfield, goes up the middle, and he is brought down after a gain of about a yard. Credit on the carry. Let's see, who was that? Was that number 8? Yes, that was. Was it 8? Or I guess we'll go with 9 here, as it looks like it was Simon Banks possibly on the carry. Try to pick up that numbering for you later on.
Third and 11.
And it's going to be same formation. Here's the drop back from Ozobu. His rush is coming, and he is taken down hard in the backfield, as that HSE rush has been very dominant in the last few weeks, except for against Avon last week. But the HSE rush comes up big here, and they take them down in the backfield for a big loss.
Fourth and 16.
And back to punt it is going to be, looks like number 36 maybe. Here's the punt. They're going to get away from it and let it bounce about the 40. And it'll roll down to the 35, inside the 30, now to the 29. About the 29 and a half is where it'll be spotted and down by the Braves, and the Royals take over possession. Again, I'm on the camera alone by myself tonight, so I will work on making sure I can bring you the best broadcast possible as I bring this to you tonight. I think we got a pretty good bit rate as well for you. It should be bringing you a pretty clear picture. We may bump it up a little bit at halftime just to see if it makes a difference. And here is the first possession for the Royals. They've got Cody Sparks with Mitchell in the backfield, and they'll hand it off up the middle to Jackson. And Jackson goes up the middle for about 3 or 4, and he'll be short, but he's got second down at about 6. Sweeney, excuse me, not Jackson Mitchell, Jackson Sweeney on the carry for the Royals. About 5 yards, make it second and 5. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line on the far side hash mark, and the Royals will go quickly with Sparks under center. Sparks sends a man in motion. He'll hand it off to that man. It looks like Boyson, who comes near side, rolls through a tackle or two, and he'll have enough. That wasn't Boyson. No, that was Zach Boyle, the senior, on the end around, and he's close to, but shy of. No, they're going to give him the first down, and the Royals will have a 1st and 10.
First down, Royals.
Royals, as usual, will not huddle this evening. They will just call plays from the sideline and look to get it into all of the position players. The offensive linemen will almost always go on the same snap count. Here's Sparks dropping back to pass. He was looking for Muchner. It looked like Muchner zigged when he should have zagged there. And that'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Royals.
Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Cody Sparks receives the signals from the sideline. Now, if you may pick up a couple times tonight, down on the sideline there's a couple players. One is in a yellow vest, the other's in a red vest. One of them is calling plays. The other one's just blowing his arms around and back and forth. And a nice pass complete over the middle from Cody Sparks to Nick Muchner for the 1st down. Sophomore to senior here on senior night at Hamilton Southeastern at Reynolds Royal Stadium. And 4 wideouts will go once again. 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Sweeney flanks the right side of Sparks. Hard count, and they will step back once again to see what they want to do from the sideline. Signals will be called here. And they've got what they want. Same formation. And Sparks dropping back the pass. Now he'll roll out to the right side, looking to get it away, and he throws an interception. It's picked off at the 50. He's inside the 40, now the 30, into the 25, where he's taken down. And that's going to be just a bad decision there by Cody Sparks. He was looking to get it to his receiver, Boyce, and couldn't quite find him. He found right square smack dab in the middle of Caleb Ellison's, the free safety, and Ellison took it back about 26 yards, and they'll be spotted down at the 24 now, and that's where they'll have it 1st and 10. First time across the 50 tonight, and Ozobu will go back, not under center, but in the pistol formation with, we're going to call it Simon Banks behind him in the backfield. Here comes the man in motion. That's the tight end Warner. Warner to the other side, making it double twins. Ozobu drops back to pass, looking for the end zone. He's got a man, a tall man, and he can't quite hang on to it. That was Jacob Pressler, the 6'4" senior wideout, and he couldn't quite come up with it. And that's going to make it 2nd and 10. A little bit different approach for the Braves as they will go out of the huddle as they have a sophomore signal caller, and they will call plays from the sideline. He will go over and get those plays, and then they'll huddle up. He'll call the play, and they'll bring it in. And now they're going to run it with about 9 to 8, maybe 5 seconds on the play clock. Pistol formation. The tight end goes in motion. That's Warner again. Ozobu's going to roll out to the near side. A throwback screen to the tight end, and he's got him, and he fumbled. Oh, but he fumbled it right to the offensive lineman who picks it up. And a turn of luck there for the Braves as Warner fumbled it, but it was picked up by number 67, Devin Harrison, the offensive lineman, and he almost took it across for a touchdown, but not quite, as he is taken down shy, and it'll be inside the 10 at 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Big break there for the Braves. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 9. Double twins formation again. Ozobu calls the hard count, looking to get rid of it. Has a man and can't quite get it to him. It's going to be shy of his intended target. The tight end again is Jay Higgins.
2nd and goal from 9. Coverage for the Royals by number 36, Anthony Eggers.
Ozobu calls the signals again. He'll take the snap, fake the handoff, looking to get past. He's hit as he throws and can't quite find his target. That was the big man again, Pressler, who couldn't come up with it as it was just behind him. And that'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 9. So really the only play that's really worked so far was the interception, which got him to the 24, and then the tight end pass back screen, which ended up being a big break for the Braves, but was a fumble, and they come up with it. Anyways, that brings up 3rd and 9 now, as Ozobu will drop back to pass. Takes the snap, looking, has a man, almost intercepted by Johnny May, and then Pressler was looking to come up with it. Johnny May intercepts that, and he probably takes it back to the house with no one but a couple of linemen in between him and the goal line. And that will bring on the place kicker. Werner will hold it. I can't quite make out the number. It's like number 35 possibly. Yeah, Alec Bevelheim it looks like, and the kick is on the way. It's up and it's through, and that makes it 3-0 for the Braves. They cash in on the Cody Sparks interception, and now the Royals will have it back here in just a moment. Bevelheim will handle the kicking duties for the Braves. Boyd and Eggers back deep to return it for the Royals. Bevelheim takes his steps away. And now he gives it a jaunt, takes it, puts a foot into it, and Boyd will take it at the 2. He's going to fake the reverse. No, he's going to hand it off on the reverse, and it's not going to work out. You saw it happening. He was looking on the reverse for Isaiah Phillips. Isaiah Phillips was upended at about the 10-12 yard line, and that's where the Royals will take over at the 14, 1st and 10. With poor field position, they'll send out Cody Sparks on the field. Jackson Lance will be alone on the near side. And a double tight set for the Royals. Here's the snap and the handoff goes to Sweeney. Sweeney looking for the near side and can't find it. He's taken down in the backfield.
Tackle on the play by number 67, Devin Harrison. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Quickly again, and Sweeney looking for Muchner, and he found him with about a 6-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4, as that's his favorite target.
6-yard gain on the play, 3rd and 4.
And here come the Royals. If they can pick up this 1st down, it'll be their 2nd of the night. And it's actually Huffenthal in there at quarterback now. And here's the snap, and a couple flags fly, so this one's coming back possibly. It's going to be short of the 1st, I believe. Just short, not a lot short, maybe half a yard. I'm interested to see what they decide to do here. The call is for an illegal shift on the Royals.
Illegal shift on the Royals.
And that penalty will likely be declined for the 4th down. Looks like maybe they'll accept it. I believe that play would have given them a 1st. And they're going to accept the penalty and push them back 5 yards. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10 now, as the Royals split Lance out to the top of the field, and 3 receivers are Muchner, Boyson, and Boyle to the near side. Sparks takes the snap. Sweeney stays into block. Sparks looking, has his man, the pass is tipped, and he couldn't find Jackson Lance on the play, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Royals will be forced to punt it away by the stifling Brebeuf Jesuit Braves defense. And number 18 back there, to return the kick will be Gabe Wright once again. Got to keep it away from him because that kid's got some wheels on him. That's why he's back there returning kicks. Here's the snap to Zuber. Zuber gets away a good kick, but it's right to Wright. He takes it at the 49, now cuts back near the 50, and he's actually going to lose about 2 yards on that one. As Wright, who was trying to use his speed to get around, but he found some other speedy defenders and lost 2 on the play. Wright going to stay in the game at wideout this time.
35-yard punt, -2.
And trips receivers to the near side. One receiver alone at the top of the field. Wright is in the slot nearest the quarterback. Ozobu calls the signals. Takes the snap. Looking over the middle. Now he's going to be forced from the pocket, and he'll take it himself and get a nice little gain there of about 7 before he's knocked out of bounds by number 15, Brett Cowan.
7-yard gain in the play, 2nd and 3.
Give him credit with 7 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 3 now. And here come the Braves back out of their formation once again. Ozobu calls the signals, takes the snap, looking to get rid of it, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield, I believe. Yeah, he tried to get away, but his knee hit the ground, and he's taken down for a loss of about 6 on the sack. Make it 3rd down and 8 now.
5-yard loss of the play, 3rd and 8.
No benefit of replay here in high school, and also no benefit of replay because I missed it with the camera because I'm clueless tonight. But Ozobu will send 2 receivers to either side. Werner in the near side slot with Pressler. Wright up at the top of in the slot with another man out there. Ozobu looking to pass. He's flushed from the pocket again. Lineman giving chase. He's going to take it himself. He's knocked out again, and he's going to be close this time. It depends on the spot.
On the quarterback option. Run out of bounds by number 5, Isaiah Phillips.
It's going to be just shy, I believe. It's going to be 4th down, yeah. And they'll go quickly here. Ozobu back in the pistol formation. He's going to call the hard count. Yeah, they're going to just look to the sideline now, see if they may change the play. And, yeah, they're not going to change the play. They're just going to take a timeout and see what they're going to decide to do on 4th down.
Timeout Braves. Down and 1 for the Braves. Go D!
And so out of the timeout we come. The Royals defense bases on 4th and 1. Braves send a man in motion. Take the snap. They'll hand it off up the middle, and they've got enough for the 1st down and a little bit more. Fumble.
Simon Banks, the ball carrier. There's a fumble on the play.
Oh, and that man is down. The running back there is going to be Simon Banks, I believe.
By number 50, Livingston Benjamin. Result of the
Listed
play,
as
first
number
and 10 at the
9,
39.
wearing number 8. So they convert the 4th down, but can't quite recover the fumble. But then fumble and recover it. So it's going to be a 1st down now for the Braves. They'll come out with trips to the left, one receiver to the near side. Ozobu takes a snap. Play action, passing. Oh, and that one's almost picked off. Ozobu trying to fit it into tight windows early on here.
Isaiah Phillips, 2nd and 10.
Isaiah Phillips having none of it. 2nd down and 10. Ball spotted at the 39 of the Royals. Tight end goes in motion. Ozobu takes the snap, pitches out to the running back. He goes around the edge. He's got a short gain.
Isaiah Martin, the ball carrier.
Credit him with about 7 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down now and 3 to go.
Eric Daly and Jake Delay on the tackle. 6-yard gain.
Daly and Galay on the tackle.
4.
And just the pictures of the sideline, the entire Royals sideline, the entire Braves sideline pretty much fits in this one frame. But you can't really get a load of the Royals sideline at all. I mean, the Royals extend from the 25 down to about the 40, and the Braves are all right there. That's something else. So good, so good, so good. I didn't climb, da ba ba, to believe it never would. When spring became summer. Ba, ba, ba. All right, out of the musical break we come. 3rd down and about 4 now for the Braves. They'll set up in their typical formation. Send a man in motion here. Running back flanks to the right this time, and they're going to try to set up a screen. And Johnny May trying to foil that screen. Yeah, and Ozobu's just going to have to ground that one out of bounds. And that'll bring up a 4th down now. And I'm not sure. It looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down here.
4th and 4.
And a penalty flag is thrown. Got an ineligible man downfield. Yeah, usually that happens when you've got a screenplay on.
The previous play.
And that'll cause a 5-yard penalty and a loss of down, I believe.
Ineligible player downfield on the Braves. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. and 9.
So that 5-yard penalty will bring up 3rd down and 9. Three receivers bunched at the top of the formation, one by himself at the bottom. Ozobu looking to pass. Going deep down the field to Pressler, and oh my goodness, he caught it. Oh, but they knocked it out. Yeah, and they're going to call that an incomplete pass. And just an outstanding play down there by number 5, Isaiah Phillips, and number 15, Brett Cowan, to knock that ball away. And the Royals will take over now. 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. No, I'm sorry. That was 3rd and 9. And that'll bring on the punt team. Snap is back and the kick is away. It's a decent one. It's going to be fair caught at about the 14. By, was that Boyson? Yeah, that's Boyson on the fair catch, and the Royals will take over 1st and 10 for the 2nd straight possession at their own 14-yard line. .4:21 to play here, first period. Lots of passing in this one. And here's the play action fake and a pass over to Muchner, who is just drilled on the play by the defensive back. Credit the tackle for number 20, Miles McElwain, the senior corner.
5-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 5.
So McElwain makes the big hit despite a 5-yard gain. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5 with Sims flanking in the backfield. The quarterback Sparks. Here's the snap, and the handoff goes to Sims up the middle. He breaks one tackle, gets forward, and he's going to be shy of the 1st down, but not by much. It's going to be 3rd down and about 2.
Play there with the tackle for the Braves. 3-yard gain on the play, 3rd and 2.
Give you a little bit more zoomed in there. Don't have to get so much of the visiting stands. See if we can get you a little bit more keyed in on what is actually happening. And it's going to be Huppenthal in at quarterback here with 5 wideouts. Last time he was in this formation, he kept it himself, and he's going to do it again. He'll go up the middle. He's going to be close to a 1st down. We're about to find out. Looks like it is going to be 4th, and not a lot.
4th and 1.
4th and very short. And the Brebeuf defense knocks off the Royal offense and prevents them from getting a 1st down, and their sideline is very happy about that one. Royals in the tight punt formation. They will send back Zuber, who will get a big punt away. He'll kick it deep to Wright, who'll tug it at the 44. Wright spins out of a tackle. He gets across the 50, and as you see him break out to the sideline, he's taken out of bounds right at the 49-yard line. Give him 5 on the return. And the Brebeuf Brave defense right now is holding strong against the Royals. Similar formation to what they've had. Wright goes in motion this time. Comes to the near side. Now there's 3 receivers, and there's a handoff up the middle. Man breaks through the line, but he gets taken down after that for barely a gain of a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 9.
Werner and Pressler come to the near side. Wright's at the top of the field. And Ozobu is going to be in the backfield. Option play, near side pitch to the running back. He gets through, he breaks a tackle, and he's got a first down and more. He's down across the 40, down to the 36-yard line. That's where he's taken down. Isaiah Martin, the freshman, on the carry. About a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. 3-0 lead for the Braves. Warner to the top of the field. Goes over there with Michael Bales. Wright and Pressler on the near side. Option to the other side this time, and Ozobu's going to keep it himself. Cut back inside and get taken down by, I believe it was Johnny May on the tackle. Yeah, it was. No, it's going to be Pori, I believe, on the tackle. And that'll be second and about 7.
3-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 7.
This will likely be the last play of the first quarter here. Very little wind tonight. What little wind we do have is coming from about the northeast end zone toward the southwest end zone. Should be the top left corner of your screen to the bottom left corner, and that is another run by Martin, who takes it forward and has another good gain for a first down. And the clock will run, and I believe that's going to be the last. Yeah, that'll be the last play of the first half. As we take it inside of 10 seconds now, and we'll switch sides of the field and get back here for some second quarter action here from Reynolds Royal Stadium on AudioSportsOnline.com.
Thomas, the ball carrier. Correction, Isaiah Martin, the ball carrier. Fletcher Forey and Dalton Potter on the tackle. On the quarterback option. Brett Cowan with a tackle for the Royals. 7-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 3. Jacob Pressler. Isaiah Phillips, the tackle for the Royals. First and goal at the 7. Martin, the ball carrier. Rutger Forey with the tackle for the Royals. 3-yard gain on the play. Second and goal from the 4. Complete to number 12, Jacob Pressler, for a Braves touchdown. Alex Potts in to attempt the extra point for the Braves. The extra point is good with 10:03 remaining in the first half. Braves 10, Royals nothing. Scoring drive for the Braves, 9 plays, 51 yards. Scoring play, a 4-yard touchdown pass. Number 12, Jacob Pressler. The extra point was good. Time of possession, 4 minutes, 13 seconds.
Eggers and Boyd will go back to return the kick.
Jack Boyd and Anthony Eggers are back deep to receive the kickoff.
Bevelheimer will go to kick it away
Alex Bevelheimer to kick off
for the Braves. Bevelheimer going to get a boot into it, kicks it deep. Going to be bounces in the end zone and goes out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Royals will have it first and 10 at their own 20. Royals come out, twins trips to the near side. One receiver at the top of the field alone is Lance. And it's going to be a quarterback sweep now to Sims, and it'll be a penalty flag thrown. Legal shift is going to be called once again on the Royals. So that's going to push him back 5 yards.
Illegal shift for the Royals at the 5-yard penalty. First and 15 from the 15.
First and 15 from the 15. We'll keep you updated on the Cubs score as we go throughout the game tonight. As we know, you all are watching from home, but if you want to change game to us permanently, reverse coming to the near side. And it looks like Boyle on the end around again. This time can't get very much either. And it's going to be shy of the first down.
Jay Higgins, James Proof on the tackle. 2-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 15.
And the Royals, Huppenthal, will call the count again. Dropping back to pass this time. Now he's going to roll out as is just wrapped up in the backfield, has nowhere to go. And that was Dylan Howell, the senior linebacker, on the tackle.
Putting up a ball brought down in the backfield by number 34, Dylan Howell. 8-yard loss of the play, 3rd and 23.
And here come the Royals on 3rd and really long. Sparks is going to look to get it down the field to Boyce, and he can't quite do so, and that'll bring up 4.
Pass intended for number 10, Ben Boyson. Covers on the play for the Braves by number 20, Miles McElwain. 4th and 23.
4th and 23, and Zuber will come on to punt it away. Here's the snap. Zuber barely gets that one off, and it's going to be fair caught by Wright at the 42. And that's where the Braves will take over, 1st and 10. Zach Zuber lucky to get that one away.
34-yard punt, no return.
34-yard punt for Zuber, no return for Wright. And that'll bring up 1st down for the Braves. Trip receivers to the near side. One alone at the top. Ozobu sends a man in motion. Martin behind Ozobu in the backfield. Ozobu takes a snap, fakes the handoff to Martin. Martin stays in the block, and a nice pass there to Warner. And that'll be enough for a 1st down and more. He'll be taken down to 22. 1st down there for the Braves, and Eggers makes the tackle. And here come Ozobu and the Braves once again. Calls the signals. Hands off this time up the middle to Martin. He's got plenty of room. And he gets forward for a nice gain. Bring up 2nd down and about 3. Call it 4. And here go the Braves once again. Here's a handoff to Martin, who is hit hard near the line of scrimmage. He'll be stopped short. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Butler Corey with the initial contact for the Royals. 1-yard gain in the play, 3rd and 4.
And here comes Ozobu dropping back, looking to pass. And the Royal defender gets away with murder there. Eric Daly coming up to the fence on the play.
For the Royals by number 7, Eric Daly. 4th and 4.
4th and 4, and that'll bring on the field goal kicker.
Alex Potts into attempt.
Already hit one from about this distance. He's dead on center. Royals have the block on for sure. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it looks good. And it is. It's going to be 13-0 here. And the Buff Braves are on top early, 13-0.
Braves 13, Royals nothing. Off for the Braves. Anthony Eggers and Jack Boyd back deep for the Royals.
And the Braves will kick it off down to Eggers and Boyd. And Boyd will watch this one sail out of bounds, and the Royals will take over at 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Royals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35.
Jackson Sweeney flanks Sparks in the backfield. 2 receivers to either side of the formation. Sparks hands off up the middle to Sweeney. Sweeney breaks a couple tackles, gets forward, and has about 4 on the play. Call it 2nd down and 6.
Jay Higgins with the tackle for the Braves. 4-yard gain in the play, 2nd and 6.
So the Yankees lead Cleveland in the 6th, 8-7. That's a slugfest. And it's nothing in the top of the 2nd for the Cubs and the Nationals. Strasburg faces Kyle Schwarber right now. Here's Sparks looking to throw, and he does so to the near side, gets it to Boyle. And Boyle on the short pass has about 2 or 3. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4 to go.
3rd and about 5.
Here comes Sparks. He hands it off to Sweeney again. Sweeney gets forward, and he's short of the 1st down, where he's hit hard. And let's see what they decide to do here on 4th and short. Definitely going to be shy of the 1st down. Let's see what they choose to do. And they'll go for it. This is a Sparks QB sneak written all over it. And he's got it. Oh, yeah, he's got it right there.
And 1 on the play. 1st down, Royals.
Royals look to work quickly. Here's another handoff to Sweeney, and he gets up the middle again for a nice gain.
Jay Higgins with the tackle for the Braves. 8-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 2.
One thing you'll see tonight from the Braves that you won't see from the Royals is a bunch of people going both ways. And that might become a factor late in the game. Here's another handoff to Sweeney on 2nd and 2. He gets a short gain of about a yard. That'll bring up 3rd down and a yard.
Tyler Miller on the tackle. 1-yard gain man in the play. 3rd and 1.
Trips to the near side, one receiver at the top. They call the formation. They are just right down the camera lens right now. Here's the handoff up the middle. You can see Sweeney got that one. And that'll be a first down for the Royals with about 3:40 to play here in the second. Tell you what, a first quarter that took almost 30 minutes, and the second quarter is taking about 20. Quick second quarter here. The Royals will call the signals in from the sideline. Sims is in the backfield this time with Sparks. And Sims will take the handoff to the near side. Looking for a lane, and he finds a little bit of one. And he's taken down and gets forward for about 6. Call it 2nd and 4.
Devin Harrison and Miles McElwain on the tackle. 6-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 4.
Trips to the top, one to the bottom. Sparks calls the signals. Now he's going to look to the sideline with the rest of his team. And they're going to get the signals. You can see just at the bottom of your screen there's the guy in the yellow vest and the guy in the red vest. And here's the snap. Sparks looking, and he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield and taken down for a sack. Big, really bad luck there for the Royals. And a loss of about 7. Give them loss of 5, 3rd and 9. Lance Stevens into the game for the first time tonight. We haven't seen Lance in a while. Coming back off of an injury. You can see that ankle is heavily taped on the left side. Here's the snap, and they'll fake the handoff to Stevens. He'll stay in the block. They'll get it to Muchner. He's near side. He is hit hard, and he's taken down. And Muchner is down on the sideline.
Injury time out of the field.
So they're going to take one, so we'll take one. Back in a moment on audiosportsonline.com. Definitely not what you want to see from their senior there, going down on senior night. He's holding his stomach area, so you hope that's not a problem going forward. 4th down and 2, and we'll see what the Royals decide to do. They're going to send the offense back out. It's going to be Huppenthal going up there with Stevens in the backfield. The heavy formation's in. Boyson's on the near side. Boyle's on the near side. Boyson and Lance are to the far side. Boyle goes in motion. Here's a direct snap to Stevens, and he gets close. He's hit hard near the line to gain. The spot is going to be a big deal, and they're going to measure 2. I tell you what, based on the spot that they've got it down, I'm going to say that the Royals are just short. And in about less than a minute's time, you're going to see the Brebeuf Jesuit Braves clamor off to the sideline in ecstasy as they realize that they stopped the Royals on 4th down. They stretch the chains. It's going to be real close. And there it is. The Braves go to the sideline celebrating the 4th down stop, and they'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line, or just outside of their own 32, with 1:26 to play in the first half. I'll tell you, Stevens really jammed it up in there, but he just couldn't quite come away with the first down. And that'll bring up a first down for the Braves. And here comes Ozobu to hand it off up the middle to Martin, who is stuffed near the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 8. And I believe both teams are just going to head to halftime content with the score, as Ozobu and the Braves only have to run really, well, it looks like, yeah, they only have to run one more play based on the play clock. So this ball will be snapped and handed off, and it's unlikely that they kneel it here, but yeah, they'll hand it off up the middle to Martin. Martin's taken down, and they're going to let the clock run, and we're going to go to halftime. Yep, we're going to go to halftime with a score: Brebeuf 13, Hamilton Southeastern 0. And as we wait for this clock to run out, yeah, that's what they're going to do. They're going to run out the clock, and we're going to head to halftime with the score: Brebeuf 13, Hamilton Southeastern 0. Back here in a few moments on AudioSportsOnline.com.
Final play of the first half. The score: Braves 13. Check it out, folks. It's not the final play of the first half. There's a timeout called by the Braves.
Get down there all right, Howard? Right. Be careful, buddy.
Deep right falls incomplete. Now, after the end of the first half, 13-0 in favor of the Braves. attention to the field as the 2017 Royal Canadian Guard will be presenting their 2017 show titled Both Sides, with both original music by Richard Saucito and Josh Torres, as well as Both Sides now by Joni Mitchell. Band directors are Audrey Torres and Mike Nemick. The drum majors are Ethan Rowe and Stephen McKenzie. Is the band ready? We may take the field at halftime performance. Royal Cabana Guard as they compete tomorrow at Center Grove High School. And next weekend, move on to the ISSMA Regionals. Methodist Sports Medicine is Indiana's most experienced sports medicine team, providing outstanding patient care to the Indianapolis Colts and everyday athletes. The physicians and athletic trainers at Methodist Sports Medicine are the leaders in prevention and treatment of sports-related injuries. Visit MethodistSports.com for more information.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting, action-packed edition of Indiana High School football right here on AudioSportsOnline.com. Hello once again, everybody. I am your host, Marcus Fredwell, and I will be here with you all night as we bring you tonight's IHSA matchup. It's not necessarily cross-town rivals, but Brebeuf Jesuit located just off of 86th and Township Line Road down just north of Indianapolis and south of 465. HSE up here off of Interstate 69 and northeast of there. So not necessarily a cross-county rivalry, but definitely a matchup we're excited to get into tonight as we have the Hamilton Southeastern Royals facing off with the Brebeuf Jesuit. Royals are still in the locker room. Looks like they're saying their final prayers and making their way out to the field. And that is not a tongue-in-cheek statement. That is an actual fact. They all have their heads bowed in a huddle over yonder. I will get just a glimpse of it here as we to you. Yeah, right there, just beyond the scoreboard, you see them breaking out of their huddle on their way to the field. So they will be making their way out here in just a moment, and we will have the coin toss for you here in no time from Reynolds Royal Stadium here at Hamilton Southeastern High School. We're glad you have a chance to be with us. Marcus Fredwell fighting a little bit of the flu, cold type thing that's going around right now. So I do apologize for any sniffles that you may pick up. It is not my intention to be sniffling in your ear all night long, but I will make sure when I do to make it worth my while. So here we go. The Braves are getting ready to come out of the tunnel here. Some pregame stats here in just a second. Definitely look for Cody Sparks, the sophomore, to be a factor tonight as the Royals Braves get ready to go underway. Coming through the tunnel onto the field. They will jog their way out here. The Royals boast a record of 2-4 coming in on the season. They have lost four of their last 5 contests, and not a very strong showing so far. They did, however, knock off previously undefeated Westfield by a score of 13-0 a couple weeks ago right here on AudioSportsOnline.com, and we were here with you for that one. We were glad that we were here with you at that time. As for the Braves, they come out here onto the field now. We'll remind you the Southeast captains are number 9, Johnny May. Number 71 is Nate Mraz. And number 33 will be Jake Gallet. And number 56 is Andrew Alexa. So those are your captains for the Royals. As for the Braves, All right, welcome back here. Marcus Bedwell with you live on AudioSportsOnline.com. What a great halftime show that is, put on by the Hamilton Southeastern Marching Royals. Great performance. We love to see that every time. And as I check down, I see a cord unplugged, but don't worry, it's my phone charger. We don't need that here. And the Braves get ready to kick it away here. We're start the second half. And here they go. They kick it away. And the ball is kicked down. It's going to be taken at about the 3 by Jack Boyd. Boyd takes it to the 10, now the 15. Across the 15, he's shy of the 20. He's going to be taken down about the 17-yard line. And that's where they'll take over, 1st and 10.
Take another play by number 34, Dylan Howell. 15-yard kickoff return for the Royals. 1st and 10 from the 18.
So nothing doing the whole first half for the Royals with Cody Sparks at quarterback. And so they'll bring in senior Cody Huppenthal now and see what he can do with Lance Stevens with him in the backfield. Here's the handoff up the middle to Stevens. He gets forward, but not a lot, just a little, and he's got a short gain, about 1, maybe, yeah, give him 1, call it second
Lance
9.
Stevens, the ball carrier for the Royals. Jay Higgins with the tackle for the Braves. 1-yard gain at play.
So Stevens on the carry. He's still in the ball game, and here's Huppenthal faking the handoff this time to Stevens, keeping it himself. He's got some room to work, and he gets a first down across the 28 down to the 31, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and 10. So a nice little quarterback keeper there, and they get it good for a first down. And I bet we're going to see something similar here once again. Huppenthal takes the snap. He'll hand it off this time to Stevens. Now Stevens gets forward for a nice gain. He's got about 7. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Royals work quickly again. We see Heaven Street over here on the sideline. The Royals place kicker, kickoff specialist rather. Tyler Melzer, the place kicker, was kicking him in from 48 yards in the during the halftime warm-up. So we'll see if he becomes a factor later in the game. Here's another handoff. No, the Huppenthal is going to keep it. Now he looks deep. He's got a man, and it's knocked away, broken up, intended for Boyson, knocked away. Give me a moment. I'll be back here in just a second.
Incomplete. Miles McElwain with the coverage for the Braves. 3rd and 4. Cody Huppenthal with the quarterback option. Devin Harrison with the tackle for the Braves. Zach Zuber in the punt for the Royals. He's right back deep for the Braves.
My apologies on the pause there. I actually spilled my Coke on the floor. But here's Zuber now on, and it's going to be a fake punt. Snap is up to Zach Boyd. He's got a first down and more. Breaks the tackle across the 45, down to the 50, across the 50, down to the 49, 44-yard line, 46-yard line, excuse me. And the fake punt pays off there. As for the first time tonight, the Royals go fake formation and get it done. It's going to be first down here with 9.5 to go in the third quarter.
First down, Royals.
Jack Boyd with the first down carry. And here comes Huppenthal. He hands it off to Stevens. No, he keeps it himself. He goes up the middle with the keeper, and he's taken down with about a yard.
Dylan Howell and James Crow on the stop. 1-yard gain in the play, 2nd and 9.
Second down, 9. Royals, Huppenthal gets the handoff. No, he takes it himself again. Rolls out near side, has Muchner, who is hit hard in the back but holds on to it, and he has a first down. Nick Muchner, the senior, just as tough as nails, picking up another nice first down for the Royals.
First down, Royals.
And Huppenthal now looks to the sideline to get a signal. Trips to the top, and it'll be a quarterback sweep. Huppenthal has some room, and it's coming back with a hold.
The ball carrier, there's a flag on the play. Tackled on the play by number 22, Adam Vanderkoy.
Huppenthal had some room on the quarterback sweep, but a hold is going to bring it back.
Holding on the Royals. Correction, block in the back of the Royals.
A block in the back, excuse me, and that'll bring on Sloan Slaybaugh in the big formation. And Huppenthal this time looks like he's going to go under center with Stevens behind him in the backfield on 1st and 20. Fake the handoff to Stevens, now pass to Muchner. He's got the option to pass it himself, but he's going to take it. He's going to hold on to it and look down the field. He was looking for Johnny May, I believe, down the field. No, that was he was looking for his tight end Slaybaugh, but he couldn't find him, and he took it himself for a gain of about 6. I call it 4. 2nd and 16 now. Trips to the top of the field. One receiver alone on the near side is Lance. Huppenthal calls the signals, now gets one from the sideline. Him and Sweeney. Now they'll bring over Slaybaugh to the tight end H-back position. Takes the snap. Now he's looking to pass. Has Lance near side. Lance with a tremendous catch. Lays out. Gets a foot in bounds. And now another flag flies. It's late, too. Let's see what it's for.
There's a flag on the play.
Dead ball. Oh, it's an ineligible man downfield once again. It's the second time tonight the Royals have had an ineligible, or excuse me, the second time tonight we've seen an ineligible down the field. It's going to bring up, I believe they're going to push him back and make it second down in about 19. Maybe second 21. Finally, for the first time all night, the breeze is starting to blow in toward us as we've been waiting for this to happen for about an hour and a half. Going on 2 hours now since we've been here. Been live for about an hour and a half, and here comes the snap to Huppenthal. Huppenthal looking to pass over the middle. He throws it right to the safety. It's intercepted, and the Braves take over possession. Simon Banks with the interception on the play. And that pass from Huppenthal was nowhere near his intended target, unless his intended target was Banks. But just an unfortunate turn of events there as the Royals seem to be moving the ball down the field, and a big couple penalties in a row really knocked them back. Forced Huppenthal to have to make a tough decision, and he couldn't quite fit it in that window. And here comes Ozobu dropping back. Now a pass. It's knocked away, or is it caught? I believe it's caught by Gabe Wright. No, it's knocked away. The official comes in from the far side. And, yeah, they'll call it incomplete, I believe. No, they'll call it a catch. They're going to call it a catch and a gain of a yard.
Correction, the ruling on the field is a completed pass. 1 yard gain on the play, 2nd and 9.
7:25 to play in the third quarter. Royals lead it by, the Braves lead it by a score of 13-0. Zobu in the backfield with Martin behind him. Zobu takes the snap, fakes the handoff, now looks over the middle for his tight end. He's got him. First down and more, across the 50, across the 45 now, down to the 44 for a first down.
Warner on the catch.
So that little quick hitter to the tight end is really paying off for him so far.
And Brett Cowan on the tackle for the Royals. 1st and 10 at the 44.
And back out comes Ozobu with two receivers to each side of the formation. Martin in the backfield behind him, looking to change the play at the sideline. Ozobu calls the signals. And it looks like it's going to be a delay of game before they can call a timeout. Yeah, 5-yard penalty going to be called for delay of game.
Delay of game on the Braves. That will be a 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15.
And so the officials just giving the Braves a free timeout there, I guess. The coaches were all the way. There were several coaches on the field. Coach Scott May over here on the near sidelines, not very happy about it. Ozobu flanks to the right side, is flanked to the right side by Martin. Two receivers to each side of the formation. Near side pass goes to Gabe Wright, and he gets away from a couple tackles, and he's got a nice little gain there on first down. Credit him with 14 yards on the catch, but most of it was just on the ground as it was a little bubble screen, and Wright used his speed to get through and gain about 13 on the play. Again, Wright, a standout baseball player as well, so he's a guy you'll see in the springtime. He's got all kinds of athleticism. Here's the snap. Handoff goes up the middle. It goes to Martin. Martin takes it forward. He's got enough for a first down.
Isaiah Martin, the ball carrier. Rutger Fori with the initial contact for the Royals. 4-yard gain at the play. First down, Braves.
So 1st and 10 from the 33. Ozobu will send a man in motion, take the snap, drop back to pass. Looking over the middle, looking for Wright, just over his outstretched arms, incomplete. Good defense there by the Royal defender as he forced him to hit it a little harder than he wanted to. If he's short, it's an interception, but he's long, so it's an incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Back out come the Buff Jesuit Braves. Two receivers to the top of the formation, tight end in the H-back spot. Flanks himself. Now a pass back again to the tight end. And he gets forward for another nice gain. He doesn't fumble at this time.
Pass complete to number 89,
It's going to be short of the first down, though. It's going to be 3rd down and about 2.
Red Cowan and Rutger Fori on the tackle. 8-yard gain on the play. 3rd and about 2.
Ball spotted at the 25. He's got to get it to the 23. Here's Ozobu, send a man in motion, hands it off to Martin up the middle. Martin is going to be stuffed behind the line of scrimmage.
Isaiah Martin, the ball carrier.
And that'll bring up 4th
Second
down.
play by number 33, Jake Calais. No gain on the play. 4th and 2.
Delay on the stop for the Royals. No gain. It's 4th and 2. Ozobu calls in the play. Be in the pistol formation. He'll send 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Send his tight end in motion. 4th down. Fakes the handoff. Looking over the middle. Has a man that's intercepted. Intercepted, and it should be a 1st down for the Royals inside their own 15. Brett Cowan on the interception. The Royals have some momentum in their favor for the first time tonight.
First down Royals at their own 13.
Brilliant play there by Cowan on just Zobu looking to loft it up over the top. Couldn't do it. And Huppenthal, I believe, is in there quarterback again. Here's the snap. Hands off to Lance Stevens. Goes up the middle. Breaks the tackle. Gets forward. Has about 5. Yeah, give him 5, and it'll be second 5.
Lance Stevens, the ball carrier. Jay Higgins with the tackle. 4-yard gain in the play, 2nd and 6.
And Stevens is going to jog off the field, but I believe he looks like he may have dislocated his
Officials
shoulder.
time out on the field.
We'll see over there. We'll look over there, see if they provide any traction for him. And nonetheless, they're going to go on without him. And there's 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Huppenthal in the shotgun formation with Sweeney. Takes the snap, dropping back. Looking, now he scrambles. He's going to run it himself. He gets across near
Cody
the
Huppenthal
20,
takes quarterback
and that's where
option.
he stopped.
Jay Higgins with the tackle.
Just
2-yard gain on the play.
right on the
3rd
20.
and about 3.
Coming up 3rd down and about 3 yards. Royals really need to pick this one up. Huppenthal takes the snap, hands off up the middle to Sweeney, and I think he's short.
Jackson Sweeney, the ball carrier.
Yeah, and the Royals have punted away.
Jay Higgins on the tackle.
Kind of a reversal of roles from what we saw the other night a couple weeks ago when the Royals had Westfield here. Where the Royals
Zach Zuber in to kick for
controlled
the
the
Royals.
majority of the game on the ground and on the defensive level. And the Braves doing that tonight. Here's the snap back to Zuber. He gets away and it's blocked. It's blocked, it's picked up, and it's going to be taken into the end zone
One is blocked.
for a
Returned by
touchdown.
number 34, Dylan Howell. For a
It
Brave
was
touchdown.
blocked. I couldn't tell you who it's blocked by, but number 34 picked it up. Dylan Howell caught it in midair and ran it all the way back for a touchdown. So what an unfortunate turn of events for the Royals. And that's going to make it 20-0 with 1:39 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Alex Potts is to attempt the extra point.
Last time we saw the Royals in that formation, they faked a punt. This time, they decide to get it away, but can't do so.
1:39 remaining.
And the
in
punt
the
is
3rd quarter. Now Braves 20,
blocked,
Royals
scooped,
nothing.
caught actually in midair, and run back for a touchdown by the Braves all in one fell swoop. And they lead 20-0. Cody Sparks over here at the bottom of your screen. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you can just barely see right there Cody Sparks warming up the old arms, getting ready to come back in the game. Now, Dearborn Buff, nothing you can do really tonight goes wrong for you so far. They even had a fumble earlier that turned into a longer game. Just all the lucky bounces going their way tonight.
Alex Bettelheimer to kick off for the Braves. Jack Boyd and Anthony Eggers back deep for the Royals.
Boyd and Eggers deep for the Royals to run back the kick. And here comes Vaynagel to knock it deep. He knocks it to Boyd, who takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
Bettelheimer's kick goes to the end zone. Royals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
First and 10 for the Royals from their own 20-yard line. And the offense hasn't been doing much all night. I want to thank the Hamilton Southeastern Quarterback Club for bringing us out tonight and every night as we get out here for senior night, the last home game of the year. Play Brownsburg at Brownsburg next Friday. And here's Cody Sparks dropping back, looking, has his man Boyson. And Boyson has a first down after a gain of about 10 or 11. And the Royals will move quickly as they need to. They got to score 3 times in the next 13 and a half minutes.
Adam Vanderkoy. 12-yard gain on the play. First down, Royals.
Sparks, similar formation, takes the snap, handoff up the middle to Sweeney. Sweeney gets forward. He's going to have about 5 or 6.
Sweeney, the ball carrier. Jay Higgins with a tackle.
And the Royals will go quickly once again. It's second down and about 7.
8-yard gain on the play. Second and
3
2.
from after a gain of 7. Snap, handoff to Sweeney. Sweeney cuts, gets close to a first down. Let's see where they spot it.
Jackson Sweeney, the ball carrier.
I believe it's going to be 3rd and short. Well, the box already changed to
Tyler
a
Miller
third,
with the tackle.
and the chains are getting ready to relocate. Yeah, they're going to call it a first down. For the second week in a row here,
First down, Royals.
we've seen less than stellar officiating crews here, as they have made some serious mistakes, and they just made another one, giving the Royals a spot that they didn't really deserve. And here's a pass to Boyson, who gets just hit in the back with it.
Pass falls incomplete, intended for number 10, Ben Boyson. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 following the incompletion. 32 and a half to play in the first quarter. You got to believe a play inbounds will end the quarter here. And here's Sparks calling the signals, takes the snap, looking to pass, and it's knocked down.
Sparks pass knocked down by number 56, James Croat. 3rd and 10.
And a similar scenario now for the Royals as they are in 3rd and lengthy once again. Snap, faking the handoff as Sparks. He rolls out, sets his feet, and just chucks it out of bounds.
Sparks pass intended for number 35, Jackson Lyons, incomplete. 4th and 10. Zach Zuber to punt for the Royals. Gave right
And
back deep for the
Zuber on to
Braves.
punt it away for the Royals. Had one blocked last time. Snap back. Zuber fumbles it, and it's blocked again. It's blocked again, and they're going to pick this one up, and they're going to run it back for a touchdown again.
Punt is
That may be,
by number
I was almost going to say something incorrect. I was going to say that may be the first time I've ever seen 2 punts blocked in the same game and returned for touchdowns. But I did, when I was in high school, my senior year, Zach Wojcik and Jeff McClure both blocked punts, and they both had theirs run back for touchdowns. Wojcik scooped and scored his own, and McClure had his scooped and scored by another player. I believe it was Clinton Meehan. But, yeah, way back in high school, I saw 2 punts blocked. But never have I ever seen 2 punts in a row by the same team blocked and returned for touchdowns. And here comes Bainsnagel on to kick it again, and he knocks it through. Now that's a new kicker this time. It's 37, Alex Potts.
Braves 27, Royals nothing.
Potts kicks it through, and it's 27-0. The Royals trail it here with 13.1 to go in the third quarter. Well, don't count the Royals out. But as a Royal fan right now, your number one goal is to get out of this game without any injuries to any key players. As you already saw, Lance Stevens go down with a looks like what is a probable shoulder injury. And then, you don't want to lose any of your other key players before you got Brownsburg next week, and then you go right to Tech in the sectional. And you really don't want to, go off track that far this early in the season.
Anthony Akers, Jack Boyd back in for the Royals.
And the kick gets away. This time it's taken by Boyd near the goal line. He's got a seam. He breaks some tackles, and he gets out to about the 30. And that's where he's taken down, and they'll start over 1st and 10 from the 30.
Tackled on the play by number 9, Simon Banks. 30-yard kickoff return for the Royals. 1st and 10 at the 31.
And here come the Royals once again. Here's Sparks going to take the snap. He fakes the handoff. Now he's looking near side to Muchner. He's got him and is knocked out of bounds.
Sparks pass complete to number 87, Nick Munchner.
So Brebeuf blocking 2 punts and putting themselves
Run out of bounds.
in the driver's seat at the end of the third quarter, where they lead it by a score of 27-0.
27, Royals nothing.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting, action-packed edition of Indiana High School football right here on AudioSportsOnline.com. Hello once again, everybody. I am your host, Marcus Fredwell, and I will be here with you all night as we bring you tonight's IHSA matchup. It's not necessarily cross-town rivals, but Brebeuf Jesuit located just off of 86th and Township Line Road down just north of Indianapolis and south of 465. HSE up here off of Interstate 69 and northeast of there. So not necessarily a cross-county rivalry, but definitely a matchup we're excited to get into tonight as we have the Hamilton Southeastern Royals facing off with the Brebeuf Jesuit. Royals are still in the locker room. Looks like they're saying their final prayers and making their way out to the field. And that is not a tongue-in-cheek statement. That is an actual fact. They all have their heads bowed in a huddle over yonder. I will get just a glimpse of it here as we to you. Yeah, right there, just beyond the scoreboard, you see them breaking out of their huddle on their way to the field. So they will be making their way out here in just a moment, and we will have the coin toss for you here in no time from Reynolds Royals Stadium here at Hamilton Southeastern High School. We're glad you have a chance to be with us. Marcus Fredwell fighting a little bit of the flu, cold type thing that's going around right now. So I do apologize for any sniffles that you may pick up. It is not my intention to be sniffling in your ear all night long, but I will make sure when I do to make it worth my while. So here we go. The Braves are getting ready to come out of the tunnel here. Some pregame stats here in just a second. Definitely look for Cody Sparks, the sophomore, to be a factor tonight as the Royals Braves get ready to go underway. Coming through the tunnel onto the field. They will jog their way out here. The Royals boast a record of taking the snap, looking over the middle, has a Boyson again, and Boyson's going to have a completion at the 30, at the 42. It's going to be a first down. So the Boyson-Sparks connection
14-yard gain on the play.
rocketing together once
First down,
again,
Royals.
and we got a first down for the Royals. We'll move the clock here at 11:05 to go, and a 4-touchdown deficit for Sparks and his Royal squad. Sparks takes the snap, dropping back, looking. He's got a man, but he can't quite get it to him.
Sparks
He's
base
looking
agenda
for
number
Boyle,
18,
couldn't get him.
Zach Boyle, incomplete.
It's going to be easier to get out of the parking lot than usual tonight. I got to believe the Rebuff Jesuit fan section is not very large, and the Royal fan section has been dwindling down throughout the game. It didn't start out very huge and hasn't gotten any bigger. It's just been getting smaller as we go throughout. Here's Sparks looking near side, looking for Boyson again. Can't get him. No, he's looking, he's looking for Boyson again.
3rd and 10.
Sparks will send 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom of the formation. He'll snap it, hand it off up the middle to Sweeney. Sweeney on 3rd down gets forward, and I believe we're in 4-down territory here. I don't think we're going to see the Royals punt it again. With 10:29 to go and a 27-0 deficit, you gotta sell out everything you got to pick up these first downs. Offense remains on the field, trips to the top. Lance alone at the bottom. Sparks dropping back, looking for Lance on the hitch. It's knocked down. 4th down.
By number 67,
and it's a turnover.
Ball goes over and down to the Braves.
Just no offense for the Royals tonight whatsoever. As has been the big problem all year. Just can't get the ball moving up the field. And the Braves will be able to choke some valuable time off the clock here. It's going to be a quick post-game show tonight, as I haven't slept in 27 hours. So I'm going to go home and crash out. Hopefully I don't crash on the way home. There's a handoff up the middle to 29. It's not 39, is it? No, 29. Charlie Dapp on the carry.
2-yard gain in the play, 2nd and 8.
Zobu has the signal from the sideline. 20 seconds on the play clock. He'll break the huddle. 3 receivers stacking a bunch to the near side. All alone at the top of the field is Pressler. Zobu calls the signals on 2nd and 2. He's going to drop back to pass this time, looking on the slant. And, pass interference. That's pretty obvious. He got there a little early, unfortunately. And that'll be an easy first down for the Braves. Just one of those games, if you're a Royal, that you just want to get over with. Nothing's really been going right. Even when things go wrong for the Braves, they turn out okay for them, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty after a bad incompletion, but a first down on the pass interference.
First down at the 45.
And here come the Braves once again. Zobu will call the signals, and they'll hand it off. No, he'll roll out near side, far side now. Roll out, looking over top for right. Almost intercepted by Cowan.
Nice center for number 18, Gabe Wright, broken up on the play by number 15, Brett Cowan.
Surprising to see surprising to see the Braves throw it here twice in a row. As really, all you got to do is get the ball back. I mean, you're going to, if you just kneel the ball 3 times every time, you're going to tear off 2 minutes of clock each possession. And that would put you at about 7 minutes right now.
Better luck next week.
And that would be followed up by some sort of a
See you guys.
possession for the Royals. They've got to score 4 times here in order for them to come back in this game.
Cowan with the tackle for the Royals. Loss of 1 on the play.
They got to score 4 touchdowns. And there's another quick play, but the clock will run. And with 15 seconds on the play clock, Zobu hits up the huddle, breaks the huddle, trips to the near side with Wright, Pressler, and Werner. One receiver at the top by himself. Zobu dropping back, looking, has a man wide open. It's Pressler, and Pressler is going to have a first down at the 27.
So
now you're almost definitely just going to run out the clock here.
First down Braves.
I mean, you're almost in field goal territory. Zobu has the signal from the sideline with 17 seconds on the play clock, and they'll break the huddle with 15. And 8 minutes to play in the ball game is when this ball will be snapped. Here's Zobu calling the signals. Taking the snap, pitching it to the far side to Martin. Martin looking for the edge. Cuts across the line of scrimmage. Gets close across the 25. Close to the 20, but just shy. Give him 5. And give it second 5 on the play.
5-yard gain in the play, 2nd and 5.
Be inside of 7.5 when we snap this ball. And here comes Ozobu. He'll snap the ball with 6 on the play clock. Near side screen pass to Wright. Wright gets through the line of scrimmage, and he's got another first down.
Ozobu's pass is complete to number 18, Gabe Wright. Anthony Eggers and Rutger Forey with the tackle. 9-yard gain in the play. 1st and 10 at the 14.
They'll run the clock here. 1st and 10 from the 14. And the Braves just moving the ball well all night long. Saved their first drive of the game. But every other drive, they moved down the field and gotten into scoring territory for the most part. Trips to the top, 1 to the bottom. Ozobu with Martin in the backfield. A drop back, now quarterback draw. And Ozobu will be met by a bunch of Hamilton Southeastern Royal tacklers and be taken down in the backfield for a loss, but the clock will still move inside of 6.5 now. And yeah, that ball will be snapped with just about 6 minutes on the clock next time it's snapped.
2nd and 17.
Ozobu's snapping the ball closer and closer to 0 every time. Last time it was 6. This time there's going to be about 2 when he snaps it. No, he's going to call a timeout before so.
Timeout Braves.
2nd and 17, and we'll take a break. Back here on AudioSportsOnline.com with 6:05 to play in the ball game. The Hamilton Southeastern Royals trail by a score of 27-0. Martin behind Ozobu in the backfield. Ozobu calls the cadence. Now he takes the snap. He's dropping back to pass. He's going to look for the end zone this time. Got a man, and it's almost intercepted by Daly.
As the center for number 12, Jacob Pressler, broke up on the play by number 7, Eric Daly.
Eric Daly almost coming up with a pick. 3rd and 17 now. Looks more like 3rd and 16 from my angle, but I'm not trained yet as 3rd and 16. They got to get down to the 4-yard line. Here's the snap, handoff up the middle of Martin. And he'll be stopped for very little gain, if anything. And I think they'll bring on the field goal.
Jake DeLay with the initial contact.
Get the ball in the middle of the field. And they're going to try a long field goal here. Looks like it's going to be about a 37-yard.
Fourth down.
Again, we've got to this point. Touchdown in the first half and a couple of field goals. The 2 blocked punts in the 3rd quarter. Both of them returned for touchdowns.
Watson to attempt a 37-yard field goal.
37-yard field goal attempt. The snap is back. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it looks good. And it is once again. It's his 3rd field goal of the night. That's through the uprights. Another field goal try. Good for the Braves. I mean, just absolutely dominating the Royals from start to finish here with 5:13 to play. And the Royals trail it 30-0. Not much doing at all tonight for the Royals. You'd like to see one final drive go down the field for a touchdown. But if you are a Hamilton Southeastern Royal, if you want to come back in this game, you're going to need 2 touchdowns, or 4 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions with 2 extra points. Not a very plausible comeback here. And Bainsnagel will get a foot into it, kick it deep. Taken by Boyd at about the 4. He's looking for a seam. He's got one. He gets across the 25 again down to the 30. And he'll be taken down. And that's where the Royals will have it. First down and 10.
Dylan Howell with the initial contact for the Braves. 26-yard kickoff return for the Royals. First and 10 at the 31.
All right, here comes a woeful Royal offense. I believe they've got a few backups in there right now. Huppenthal in there, going to go under center. He's going to hand it off to Sweeney up the middle. Sweeney takes a cut, gets across, gets +5, gets plus another one, give him about 6 on the play. It's going to be second 4.
7-yard gain on the play, second and 3.
Yeah, you got several guys you don't see in there normally for the Royals right now. Among those is Cole Russell, who's a senior. Here's a handoff, a keeper by Huppenthal, who is hit and dropped. Also in there for the Royals is number 88, Riley Williams, a senior, and number 85, Dylan Hooks, is a senior as well. Getting the seniors some playing time on senior night, despite a rough outing. Boyle, in there as well. 2
Second
Here's the snap to Huppenthal. Huppenthal keeps it himself again, and he's going to get forward. He's going to get hit hard, but not until he gains about 4, 2nd and 6. Just outside of 4 minutes to play. Sims comes onto the field now. Nathan Shuey, a 5'10", 240-pound senior, hustles off the field. And here comes the snap. Dropping back is Huppenthal. He's looking. He's got his man Boyle. Boyle's hit, and he gets away from a tackle across the 40 down to the 35-yard line for a first down. Sweeney back onto the field. And Huppenthal now going to go back into the shotgun with 3:41 to play. And here's Huppenthal, takes the snap, hands to Sweeney this time. Sweeney cuts up the middle. He's got another nice gain for about 5. Give him 5. It's 2nd and 5.
Micah Jackson with the tackle for the Braves. 5-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 5.
2 receivers to the near side. Russell and Hooks. Here's a quarterback sweep to the near side to Huppenthal. He breaks the tackle, gets around the edge at the 25, now inside the 20. And he's taken down right about the 20. It's going to be across the first down marker, though. It's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 19.5. Royals looking to salvage this one. Gets out of bounds, so the clock will stop at 3:08. So it's going to be too little too late for the Royals, but here comes Huppenthal again on the quarterback sweep, and he's going to be dropped after a gain of about 3.
Adam Vanderkoy, James Croat on the tackle.
Give him 4 on the play. 2nd and 6.
4-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 6.
.244 to play. Huppenthal getting everybody set. Now hands off to Sims, going around the outside on the right side. Looking for the edge, can't find it. He's taken down just shy of the 1st down marker.
3-yard gain on the play, 3rd and 1.
3rd down, 1 yard. Here's Huppenthal on the sweep again. He's going to be hit, but he gets close to it. I think he's across the line to gain for the first. 2:10 to play in the ball game. Clock's going to be stopped on 1st and goal inside the 10. Hooks and Russell to the top with Boyle. Neal's near side and tight end all alone is Williams. Huppenthal takes the snap, now looking to get away, and he's taken down in the backfield. He is dropped in the backfield for no gain at all, and probably a loss of about 2. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 11 with 1 minute and 45 seconds to play. Again, we're going to have a quick post-game show. So quick it might not even exist. Here's Huppenthal. Rolling around the pocket, looking to pass, gets it away, and it's incomplete.
Huppenthal pass intended for number 85, Dalen Hooks, incomplete.
Buck 32 to play, 3rd and 11 from the 11.
3rd and goal from the 11.
Here comes Huppenthal with Sims in the backfield. Hooks to the near side. Boyle to the far side. Huppenthal dropping back, faking the handoff. Looking, has a man in the end zone. Incomplete.
Huppenthal pass intended for number 88, Riley Williams. Incomplete. 4th and goal from the 11.
So for those of you who were watching the Yankees game, it was 8-3 early on, and it's now 8-8 going into extra innings. Francisco Lindor hit a grand slam to make it 8-7, and then 8-8 came as the 4th and 11 pass is going to go out of the end zone. and now the Braves will just kneel on it to end the game. Francisco Lindor hit a grand slam to make it 8-7, and then in the 8th, Jay Bruce tied it up at 8 with a solo shot himself. And the Yankees and the Indians are in the bottom of the 10th now at 8, tied at 8-8. The Chicago Cubs lead the Washington Nationals by a score of 2-0 in the top of the 6th. They've scored 2 in the 6th so far. Rizzo singled and scoring Bryant. Bryant singled, scoring Javi Baez. And the Cubs lead it 2-0 in the 6th. And this is going to be the last 2 or so plays here as they will snap the ball, kneel on it, and we'll have ourselves the end of the ball game. Azobu kneels on it. And, yeah, we'll have one more snap, and that'll be it. Final score tonight's going to be 30 for Brebeuf, 0 for Hamilton Southeastern. A shocker here on senior night. Yeah, we want to cut out early because we don't have a whole lot to say positively. Unfortunately, tonight, the 30-0 loss for the Royals. We look forward to coming back with you next week here as the Royals head to Brownsburg to take on the Bulldogs for their final regular season tilt. For everybody here at AudioSportsOnline.com, my name is Marcus Fredwell. As we get this last snap, my name is Marcus Fredwell. That's Ozobu taking the snap in the knee. So long, sports fans.